Welcome to the very first episode in a series I'm calling Survivor Series. Really excited for this very first episode of Survivor Series, where I talk to Trevor Feist, who I've been attending a weekly men's recovery group with for the last couple of years. And Trevor has been instrumental in encouraging me to take a step in getting MeTooWhatNow actually started. So I'm very thankful for his friendship and his encouragement, and it's a great interview, and I hope you enjoy it. Trevor has had a lot of influence in encouraging me to do MeTooWhatNow. Today's his last day at group and he's leaving. He's moving out to Memphis and he's taking his wife and his new family out there and his job and his career, and I wanted to catch him before he took off.
I can't, I don't want to take any credit. I think all it was a gentle nudge because you had all the idea. It was there. And I think so much of being a survivor is getting that nudge, and you just don't know where it's going to come from necessarily. It's emotional, obviously.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
And it's an emotional thing for anybody to go through. And I think that's so much of what you ask yourself after what now, is okay, this happened to me. This was an experience, and where do I go with it? What do I do with it? And you struggle with a flood of emotion and anxiety. What does that translate to? How does it affect your personal life? And everybody has a mechanism or a structure, that gets them, through it. And it was a shift in you talking about it that, all the things that were going on in your life, and then you talked about this and had a different energy, and it just had a different feel to it than anything else you had spoken about.
It's great to be able to say, hey, me too, but then the thought came to me, well, what do we do about these millions of survivors now that have taken that step to recognize publicly by tweeting? I think it's a big step for a lot of people.
Well, and there is a huge gap there, and what do you do with it? And I think there's comfort in the fact that there's more than just you,
That's right.
And that
That's
you
right.
can, you share your experience, whether that be what happened to you isn't necessarily need to be shared, but maybe your journey, on where you are now. How did you get here?
Yes.
What experiences did you have in therapy? Or that brought you to where you are right now in life. Whether that be the highest of highs and lowest of lows.
Yeah.
What did you experience? And I'm guaranteed someone else has been there.
Yeah.
And felt that same thing. The one thing that I told you was so emotional is that it wasn't just me. I have a brother that was affected by this too, and I have such guilt. As a big brother, you're supposed to look out for your little brother.
Yeah.
And I didn't or wasn't able to. And it's not my fault. There's a sense of responsibility that will always be there. And so now for me, I feel like it's my part to be able to pay it forward. Like, you look at somebody who is just right there like you with a wonderful idea, and just there's fear and whatnot that goes with it, but it's just take that, go with it.
Yeah.
For sure. Or your closest friend, who you've known for the better part of 15 years, comes to you with this, and you're like, okay, I felt this, I know what this looks like, and you give the support that you so long for.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's so important, is that it's not just the camaraderie, but it's also, the fact that you've been there. You know what it feels like.
Yes.
And
I can't thank you enough for encouraging me, and I will never forget that.
well, I think that you are doing amazing work.
Thank you.
And I have a feeling that this is going to be a lot bigger than you can even imagine. I
I
touch a
hope
lot
so.
of people.
Well, thank you, man. I really appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
And
I want to miss you.
I'm going to miss you too. And
We'll stay in touch.
yeah, best of luck to you and your wife.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. We're doing it.
Okay.